guys, it's Tyler again. So where we left off, we just killed the bell gargoyles. Now I'm on my way up to ring the first bell of two. Now probably my next objective is to make my way down to Quelag, but before I do that I'm going to pick up a few items along the way. And I've also got 12,000 souls to work with now that I killed that boss, so yeah. And in the last video I realised that none of the game sound or anything was coming through, it's just speech. So we can probably fix that this time. Alright, well that's the first bell rang. Make my way down this tower. We're also going to kill the Black Knight down in Darkroot Basin and see if we can't get a Black Knight's halberd. And I'll ignore that guy for now. And down in the Quelag place we can find one dragon scale, and that's going to let us upgrade our weapon as far as I can tell. But if I do get the Black Knight's halberd, I will be using that instead. Alright, so what we're going to do, well, head this way, pick up the Grasscrest shield and then head down to Firelink Shrine so we can pick up the Ring of Favour and Protection, or Ring of Fap if you will. But I might... what should I do? Probably get my dexterity up to 15. And let's get these two up a little bit as well. 18 vitality, that's quite nice. Okay, head on down this way. This guy's a blacksmith, he'll let you upgrade your weapons, but you don't have anything to upgrade my weapon with at the moment, and I'm not interested in upgrading this armor. I'll probably be switching to a lighter set of armor when I can get my arms on some, hands on some maybe. And that guy back there that was attacking me, he drops a Demon Titanite, which is used to upgrade your special weapons that are used from the souls of bosses. But yeah, this weapon does decent damage. It is nothing to shrug at. This here is Darkroot Basin, and that's where the Hydra is, and it has the tower going up to where the Taurus Demon was. And it's that little glowy thing down there, that's a Crystal Lizard, which will drop Twinkling Titanite to upgrade the magic weapons and stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Now if you don't kill them quick enough, they'll run away and despawn. And the only way to get them to respawn is if you exit out of the game and come back in, but that's a bit of a pain in the butt, so get it right the first time. Okay, so we should be getting to the Black Knight any moment now. I think he's just down this edge here. Yeah, there he is. Well, that's a decent backstab. I came down here earlier on another character, and I had a pretty bad weapon, so... this is a whole lot easier. That should kill him, yeah. No Black Knight's halberd, oh well. But this is the Grasscrest shield, and it is a very nice shield. So, the Heater shield gives you 100% physical resistance, 30 magic, 70 fire, and 50 lightning. Down here, the Grasscrest Shield gives you a bit more magic, slightly less physical, but the bonus it gives you is increased stamina regen. So it's quite nice. Now I've got another buff there. I think it's coming from my Dragon Sword. It's a shield with an up. I'm thinking it's stamina increase while blocking, because usually your stamina increase is quite slow while you're blocking. And the item just down there is a bow and a bunch of leather armor, which I'm not interested in. Be wary of lizard. I'm not sure they're really to be wary of, but hey, I'll take that onto advisement. So up here we can either go to the left and go back or take out the Moonlit Butterfly. I might just continue. I'll come kill him later. And I'll kill this Titanite demon on the way as well. Okay. He hits quite hard by the looks of it. Let's try two-handed. Now you've got a couple of different types of these guys. Some are easy to kill, some are not so easy to kill. I'm going to put this under the category of not so easy to kill. Oh god. That thing there will pretty much drain all your stamina. Oh, that's lucky. I probably would have died if I wasn't blocking there. Oh, come on. He's not actually a boss. I think he's considered a mini-boss, so... There we go, he's dead now. He gives 2,000 souls and some Demon Titanite. And now, I don't think I'm really after anything as far as Demon Titanite goes. No, I can't think of anything that would interest me there. So let's bring that up to 18. Now I don't usually increase my endurance or my vitality by that much, but I don't really want to embarrass myself and die. And who wants to watch someone struggle on the same content over and over and over again? And this here elevator unlocks a shortcut up here from Firelink Shrine. So that cuts off a whole bunch of walking around. You don't have to do the whole Dragon Bridge, you can come straight up here. And that tower there will take you back to the Undead Asylum, which I might do after I finish Quelag. So coming down here, I'm going to go rest at the bonfire and have a word with Lautrec, who is the guy that I rescued back in the bell tower. Ooh, a bit of lag there. Alright, see this guy here? I'm going to have a chat with him. He doesn't sound suspicious at all, does he? But what he does later, if you leave him alive, he's actually going to kill this lady here, and you use her to reinforce your Estus flasks to make them heal some more. And she also needs to be alive, otherwise you can't use the bonfire upstairs. So I'm going to kill this guy by kicking him off the edge, because he doesn't get angry if you kick him off the edge. And now he'll die, and if I exit out of the game, which is what I'm going to do right now, and come back, the item that he drops will be where he was sitting. So give me just a moment. Jump on YOLO. Alright, so there it is. A ring of favor and protection and a whole bunch of humanity. So let's put that on. Boosts HP, stamina load, and breaks when removes. So looking at my HP now, let's have a look. So I have 742 HP and 58 stamina load. And I have 890 and 69, so it's not a bad trade-off. Now on our way down here, we're going to head down to New Londo Ruins, and we'll be picking up a Firekeeper Soul, which is what's used to upgrade your Estus flasks, and then we'll be going down to Quelag and trying to kill her to ring the second bell. Now this place here is infested with ghosts. The ghosts can't be attacked unless you have a transient curse enabled. You can pick up 2 just before you get into the area, and that will let you actually attack them and block. None of these guys are going to attack you unless you attack them, and they don't give too much XP either. You pick up your E-stock there, and down in this jar you will find your transient curse. Pillaged corpse, 2 transient curses. Now they last, I think, about probably 5 minutes or so, and during that time you can block attacks and you can also attack ghosts down here. So I'm going to quickly use one. Where is it? There it is. Oh, ghost is coming. Now I'll be able to actually attack the ghost. And these guys have a chance to drop a decent weapon which can be used to attack ghosts without having to have a transient curse. Nope, not that guy. And just across that bridge, that is the Firekeeper's Soul. Ooh. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to lure them into this alleyway to make it easier to attack them. Oh no, that's no good. Must dodge backwards. I'll heal up again and try to take them out. That there grab, it'll hit you quite hard. There we go, they should all be dead now. Now switching to two-handed, I'm going to do more damage obviously, but I can't block and leave myself open to attacks, which could probably kill me. I'm not walking on water here, there's actually a little pathway down here. This is a flooded city. You can unflood it a bit later in the game, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And we're not going to go any further in this area because there's no need at this point. There is an item called the Parrying Dagger, which helps you parry, increases the time that you get when you press the parry button. So this is your normal parry, and you have to use it just as the enemy is attacking you, and you'll leave them open to a riposte. Now the Parrying Dagger, you can use it off time, like as they're attacking, and pretty much get a parry each time. Gives you a bigger window of opportunity. Now to get through this gate, we're going to need the master key. And by doing this, we can skip a whole area with a boss called the Gaping Dragon. I'll probably come back and kill him a bit later, but at this point I don't need to, and this is the quickest way down to Quelag. There's a couple of big enemies here. I'm going to try to skip them because I don't really want to have to deal with them. They hit for about probably 1/3 of my health currently, and they'll apply a poison after I think 2 hits. And trying to get down to the bottom here, all the way down there without dying to poison is a bit annoying, especially when you have people shooting you with poison darts and all sorts of stuff. Now you can drop down here, and then drop down here as well, and just sort of make your way down by dropping. Now you probably get a bit of XP as you go, just because people are falling, and we'll drop down here. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Now I'm pretty sure these guys are resistant to fire and poison, but I'm just doing raw damage at the moment, so yeah. And this will take you down here. There's a bonfire close by, which means once you're down here and you rest at it, you're gonna have to run all the way down again. Or them pathing issues. Okay, so gonna make our way to the bonfire, then try to kill Quelag. We're gonna become human, so we can summon the NPC Phantom in this area as well. So this is the bonfire, nice and hidden out of the way. Let's reverse hollowing. We've got 3 humanity years here, so that'll turn me into a human. And we'll kindle the bonfire to add an extra 5 Estus flasks to it. So whenever I rest at this one, I'll get 10 Estus flasks instead of the normal, I think it's 5. Now I'm going to run out here, all the enemies will be respawned as per usual, and I should be invaded by a Dark Spirit Mildred, I think her name is, or his name. There we go. Man-Eater Mildred. There is it, she, thing. I'm not going to walk in that because you get poisoned if you walk in there. Boom. Backstab. It's not a hard enemy to kill, and I think it gives you about 8,000 souls, so... And it's dead. These guys, however, are annoying. They're very hard to hit. Alright. Got a bunch of humanity, and I should have got an item from it as well, and a whole bunch of souls. So I'm going to skip over here. I will get poisoned, but hey. Now you can run straight up the middle here, but those guys have boulders, and they hit really hard, and they have a lot of health. So I advise running to the side here. And see that pillar over the back there? If you go around the left side of it, you can skip those guys. You won't get them to attack you, and you can get straight to the next boss. And it takes a little bit of getting used to navigating around this area. It's very dark and hard to find out where you are. But with a bit of practice, you'll nail it. Now the first time I came through here, I made the mistake of killing these guys. If you kill them, they explode, and you think, oh, well, they're dead. But a whole bunch of maggots and stuff come out of them, and they actually hit quite hard, and they're hard to hit as well because they're so small. So if you just leave them be, they won't do anything. And I'm going to summon Man-Eater Mildred. And while that's happening, I will look for that to cure my poison. And I may use a humanity as well. There we go, I've got 14 to use, so that's not too bad. And that'll bring me to full health, and we can try to kill this boss. So the backstory behind this, she is attacking you because she has a sick sister who needs humanity to stay alive, basically. So we're effectively killing her because her sister's sick. Or something like that, I'm not sure of the law. Come away from that lava. Now the NPC is not really that smart. I mean, as you can see over there, it's just sort of running into the lava repeatedly. So, yeah. There we go. She's finally here to actually do some damage, hopefully. Oh god. I just got stuck under a leg. Now she has a bunch of attacks. She's got the 2 sweeps and then a stab. She's got this one where she pats the spider on the head and it will breathe fire. And then she has one where she rears up like she's about to now. Oh god. And deal massive damage. If I hadn't blocked, I would have died just then. So you can outrange a lot of her attacks, but occasionally if you're too far away, she'll jump on you and deal a whole bunch of fire damage. And that's not fun to deal with. So the NPC is more of a distraction in this. It doesn't do much damage. Let's see, what are you going to do? Oh. And basically, as long as you keep an eye on her and make sure that she's not doing the rare up AoE attack, you can pretty much just dodge to her side and deal damage to her. Now she does not die very quickly either. I think this sword may do fire damage after looking at it. Here we go, the rare up AoE attack, just back out of range and then go back in. And we keep hitting her, and preferably not stand in the lava. Oh god. I'm gonna back up and heal up. Meanwhile, Man-Eater Mildred is chilling in the lava. Gonna heal up a bit more. Now, there's no reason to be impatient on this fight. Generally, in this game, if you're impatient, you're gonna die. Or you're gonna leave yourself open to being hit. I think that's like one of the few attacks that this NPC has actually done this entire fight. Oh god. And she's dead. So pretty simple fight, takes a little bit, but we also get a Soul of Quelag. So if we upgrade I think it's a Great Sword or a Curved Sword to rank 10, and then apply a Soul of Quelag to it, we can upgrade it to a Fury Sword. You can alternatively just use the soul and get a whole bunch. But this is the second bell. And by ringing this, we'll unlock Sen's Fortress and make our way through to Anor Londo. Now, before we finish this video though, I'm going to head down to Lost Izalith and kill a boss in a very cheesy manner. You'll see in a moment. Also through there is a secret passage to a bonfire, but I'm just going to leave it be for now. That's where Quelaag's sister is. If you give her humanity, you'll be able to join her covenant, and that's a covenant pretty much for pyromancers. You get a bunch of very powerful spells, but I'm not interested in magic on this dude, so yeah. And I'll be leaving this bonfire as well, and be using a homeward bone to get straight back up to the top. So this area, you're probably not intended to come here yet, but the boss up here has a very weird gimmick, and I'll explain it to you after I show you what happens. So he won't actually attack you until you do something to set him off, either attacking him or stealing some items off him. Now what I might do is actually unequip a bunch of gear just so I can run a lot faster as well, because I want to be able to get away from him. Good, got the fast roll. Now I'm not going to need a weapon either. So this guy here is a painful boss. Whenever I've tried to kill him normally, he's one-shot me, so I sort of gave up on him. Now you do need to kill him a bit later in the game to be able to progress further in the story, but we're going to kill him now. Alright, so this here is a fairly decent armor set. It's nice and light, has high resist and decent armor. So it gives you an entire armor set. He's going to get very angry. He's going to hit the ground, like boom, and we're going to sprint past him. Now if we keep continuing around this way, he's going to inch around the side. He can't stand up on this area, but he can follow around the side. Bit of frame rate issues there. And we pretty much go all the way back to this fog portal, then wait for him to stop. Now once we get to this point, he's going to leap at us and try to attack us, but he's going to be stuck hanging on the edge. Now for some reason, after I think it's about 6 hits, he will just die, even if the hits do like 5 damage. So I've switched to my fists so I can attack as quickly as possible. I didn't mean to get hit there. So bam, 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 and he's dead. As simple as that. So you get, I think it's 10,000 souls, and you get a very nice armor set from it. And also drains all the lava from this area, letting you walk down there. We're not going to go down here yet, but yeah. Okay, 20,000 souls. Now I got my new armor set. It's very light, lets me move around very fast, and makes me look like a bit of a badass. Alright, so I'm going to use a homeward bone, head back up the top, and we'll call it there. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.